Kingdom Hearts 4 is still a thing. We still don't have a release window or date for it. It's more like, hey, it still exists. It's also coming to the Switch too. For a second, I thought it was going to be like a Switch 2 exclusive because, you know, they got the launch trailer, but thank God they're not. Oh, thank God. So I've been doing a lot of Kingdom Hearts content recently, and this feels like very odd timing that Kingdom Hearts 4 is getting another teaser, like right about now. Wow. Admittedly, I have not really gotten hiatus brain for like anything the last few years, so I haven't really felt the same desperation for news that all of the other Kingdom Hearts fans have. Admittedly, my not great feelings about Kingdom Hearts 3 definitely contributed to that. However, I am tepidly interested to see what Kingdom Hearts 4 brings, because it is the start of a new saga. Maybe it will change my mind. I don't know. Maybe Kairi will finally get to do something, aside from getting kidnapped and written out of the plot. Anyway, I figured I would just give my general thoughts about the teaser, my feelings about Kingdom Hearts 4, just cause, you know, why not? So for starters, we need to like explain what the fuck Sora is doing in fake Tokyo. So for the normal people in the audience who are kind of lost, basically, and there will be spoilers for the Kingdom Hearts series up until this point, you've been warned. Basically, Kingdom Hearts 3 ended with the Keyblade War, and Xehanort murdered Kairi, and in order to get her back, Sora had to use the power of waking in order to basically go back in time, do a bunch of weird shenanigans, and essentially he sacrificed his own being. And in the process, maybe died, but also maybe went to the afterlife, which is also another dimension, which is fake Tokyo, which is also known as Quadratum. Quadratum? I'm probably gonna alter the way I pronounce it multiple times. So basically Sora is in the afterlife, which is fake Tokyo. Admittedly, I'm kind of tired of all the Kingdom Hearts lore taking precedence over literally everything else. So everyone is like theorizing on what Quadratum could be, how it's connected to everything else, whether the concepts of light and darkness are here. And I'm just kind of sitting here like, I kind of care more about Sora wrestling with the fact that he might, you know, not be alive right now. I will say visually, I'm really not impressed with Quadratum. Like, I understand the realism is the point because it's supposed to mirror our world and also look completely different from the usual art style of Kingdom Hearts that's more cel-shaded, more cartoony. But I can dislike the point, and I do. I don't know, it just makes me think of all the Disney live-action remakes that are just cash grabs because we hate animation and we think live-action is always better. So if something is realistic, that automatically means it's better than anything that isn't. So I have a bias here, I will admit that. But I'm just like, it looks like any other generic city. Like, I look at this and I wouldn't know it's a Kingdom Hearts environment, and I don't know what I'm supposed to like about that. Especially in this teaser, it's so much gray and muted colors, and it's really boring to look at. The only highlight are the Heartless that look a bit more scary because they have to match this realistic vibe now. I think they kind of made the transition very well. Everything else, including Sora, I'm like, eh. I guess at least y'all can write your cute little coffee shop AUs in Quadratum. I don't know where you were setting them before, but now you can use Quadratum. I don't know, like, I look at Quadratum and I think of the world that never was. Like, the main city below the castle there is this really dark metropolis. It kind of gives Gotham with the dark buildings that are towering over you, the perpetual night sky, the heavy rainfall, and the garish neon lights on the buildings that illuminate everything and are really harsh against all of the darkness. I don't know, like there's a way to do a cityscape that's more visually interesting and unique than just, oh, you copy pasted a city. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this with a realistic art style. What do you guys think Donald and Goofy are gonna look like if they're in Quadratum? Do you think it's gonna be like, you know, they're giant like mascot forms from the park? One of my friends pitched that idea to me and it was cursed, but I was like, if Quadratum is Tokyo, that means Disneyland Tokyo has to be here, right? Like, including the mascots. I mean, Disney loves the product placement in KH3, so, you know. Or what if it's just like a literal duck and dog, but like with jackets? That'd be kind of wild. Or they could look like the Sonic movie before they had to redesign him by setting the animators back into the sweatshop. And also, because Quadratum is like an afterworld, that means all the characters who died up until this point are likely to show up here. We see young Xehanort offering an umbrella to Sora. Because, you know, Nomura made this really cute artwork of Xehanort with an umbrella. It's really adorable, actually. Xehanort I have complicated feelings on as a character, and I'm not really a big fan of, like, the... It's not really a redemption. It's more like a little... a moment of, oh, I understand and empathize with you, terrible bald man, at the very end. I feel kind of mixed on it. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm also like, I don't really care. I feel like I would probably care more if I knew the story of Dark Road, but like, we'll get to mobile game bullshit in a little bit, actually, because that ties into our next point. We see Strelitzia. And we also see 2 new characters, one with a mask and one very pretty man who looks kind of like a fuckboy. Fuckboy McGee. I have no clue who these people were, but apparently the internet has figured out that they are Vali and Sigurd. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they're from the mobile games. Kingdom Hearts Key, I believe. Basically, they're other Keyblade wielders from the before time, like before even Birth by Sleep, but also like not the Age of Fairy Tale. I mean, Strelitzia is from the Age of Fairy Tale. Normal people have no idea what I'm saying. And this kind of gets into my next point, where I'm just so tired of the Kingdom Hearts approach of side games holding all this important plot information. So like, I understand that the side games are chances to be more experimental with the storytelling, to flesh out the lore, and they used to be budget-effective ways of doing that on handheld devices. Handheld devices aren't really a thing anymore. They've been eaten whole by the mobile phone market, which means that newer side games like Key or Dark Road or Missing Link, goodbye, Missing Link. Like, they're mobile games, but the problem is that a mobile game is temporary. It's not actually, like, stored on your phone. It's something that will one day vanish when the servers go poof, and they will eventually go poof. So now there's, like, no way to play Key or Dark Road. I know Key has had its cutscenes dubbed by fans and posted on YouTube, which, like, I salute the fans, man. Like, they are putting in the work here. But they shouldn't have to, is my problem. Like, I just hate this approach where it's like all this important plot information is not accessible to like most people and is only for like the hardcore fans who will jump over literally every obstacle to reach it. I don't like that approach. I really hate it. I kind of wish we just took like a Resident Evil approach where it's like they're all the games are numbered, like all of them. Chain of Memories should have been numbered, Birth by Sleep should have been numbered, so on and so forth. Especially because I feel like that would free the number games up to be more than just, oh, it has to be a Sora, Donald, and Goofy adventure. It has to follow that formula. I'm like, you know you can change your formula, right? You know you can do that. Because I'm also, like, I'm thinking about absolutely everything about, like, she made the point of like, it would be so interesting to see the stories of everybody else, like Roxas and Axel and the Wayfinder trio, how they're feeling after Sora's disappearance. Also Kairi, like, how are they dealing with this? Are they all working together to find Sora? Are they all taking like different approaches? What if there was a whole game centered around that and it was kind of like a civil war thing almost? I would love that. I'm just saying. Or a game where it's just Kairi, Aqua, Shion, and Namine going on a girls' trip, please. I don't know. My point is, remake the mobile games into actual games that we can play. Please. I beg of you. I beg. I know that they won't because, like, they probably won't move the same amount of copies as the numbered titles because normal people will look at that and go, no, thank you. But, you know, you could make it a low poly art style. You could make it like pixel art. You can make it look really cute, but still release it on Steam and other devices. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, we also have Orc Cloak Lady. People are theorizing who this is. I understand Kingdom Hearts really likes to do this thing where they're like, ooh, who's this mysterious new character in an orc cloak? You'll never know. I'm so sick of the orc cloak. Can we retire it, please? Look, it worked really well for Organization 13 in like the Kingdom Hearts 2 era. It like made you wonder if they were actually like in league with the organization. And it's just a great looking design too. But now it's like, it feels like we use it because we want to keep a character's identity mysterious, but we also don't feel like coming up with a new design. I don't know, like the foretellers in Key, like the people with like the animal masks. I kind of liked their designs, and they were designed in such a way to still like obscure their faces with their masks and their hoods. I feel like that proves you don't have to rely on the orc cloak all the goddamn time. Anyway, does this mean a new female villain? God, I hope so. This series needs more female characters, and it needs more of them to do something and to have more varied personalities. I say this as an Aquastan. Oh yeah, Luxord's also here. I think we've known for like a while that Luxord is from why did I fuck that up? From Quadratum. Because like he's, I think, the limo driver for Yuzora that we see in, I believe it's the Yuzora super boss in like KH3 Limit Cut. So yay, Luxord will finally matter. He'll finally do something, I guess. I hope, good lord. I love Luxord. I love his personality, but God, I wish he did something. Also still on the train that Demix is Master of Masters. I'm just, you know, it would be fun, I think. Now, as for the gameplay, there's not really much of it, but I think the main thing everybody's interested in is the build mechanic. It kind of reminded me of Vanitas Keyblade surfing and also Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2 when he did his Keyblade transformations. Because, you know, we had Keyblade transformations in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I wasn't really all that impressed with them. I didn't really like the situation command thing where they're kind of like a slot machine that shows up automatically with the command gauge. I kind of prefer the approach where I can just select it from the command menu whenever I want. So I'm hoping that this means that we're not going to have a situation command situation. Wow, how eloquent. I am kind of interested to see what this is going to look like. I'm wondering if we're going to have like more wild out there Keyblade transformations depending on the Keyblade that you use. That would be kind of neat. I think one of the Keyblades is like an ocean and lava themed one. So people were like, oh my god, what if it's like Moana? Because, you know, the sea, Tekka, the lava monster. Me personally, as a Moana stan, I would be so happy to see it. But I really hope it's also not just the movie, but worse. Please, God, no. Although it would be fun, because Sora is an islander. I think I would also just be like, can Kairi come along, please? I think Kairi and Moana would be great friends. You know, I'm still holding out for a Sora, Riku, and Kairi adventure where they all go together. I'm still holding out for that. I probably am never going to ever see that. But I can dream. Delusionally. Oh, I should have said I can dream drop distance. God damn it. Because that's when they should have all gone together as a trio. God damn it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I have to talk about. I'm tepidly interested to see how it shakes out, because, you know, Kingdom Hearts has been with me since I was little. It was my first obsession before even Winx Club, so I'm just kind of always gonna care about it no matter how much it pisses me off, and Lord knows KH3 pissed me the fuck off. Kairi, just Kairi. Anyhow, how do y'all feel about this? Are you excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? What are your thoughts? What worlds do you think we're gonna have? How do you think Quadratum is gonna work as like a little hub world for this game? Do you think Kairi will matter? Tell me in the comments. Okay, bye.